Well, every week this summer, you have 3 opportunities to visit a local farmer's market and get some great items like you see in front of me here in Greater Lafayette. And if you haven't been to one, you're certainly missing out. You're going to want to get out to one of those. We're talking to one of the vendors this morning. Lisa Follis is with Bloomer's Greenhouse. Thank you so much, Lisa, for joining us. So you brought a beautiful spread. This just screams farmer's market here this morning. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Sure. My husband and I own Bloomer's Greenhouse in West Point, Indiana. It's a small family-owned farm. We retail between 10 and 12,000 potted herbs out of our greenhouse every year. And then we have probably less than an acre under cultivation where we do about 2,000 lilies for bouquets, 3,000 gladiolas, 1,000 sunflowers. So the flower market is covered by that. And then we do several vegetables. We have collard and kale greens, little baby cabbages that we love, hot peppers, and our fingerling potatoes, which are going to start coming to market next week. They're almost ready to harvest. And then we do lots of heirloom tomatoes as well.
Wow, so I am overwhelmed by the fragrance this morning. It just smells wonderful. You visit all 3 of the Greater Lafayette farmers markets. Tell us where we could find you.
Sure. We're at West Lafayette on Wednesday afternoon between 3:30 and 7. That market is a really fun market to go to, and the volunteers there and the staff that make that market run do a really great job. My husband will be at the Purdue Farmers Market tomorrow morning from 9 till about 2 in the afternoon. And then Saturday morning we have a booth at the Lafayette Farmers Market that a friend of ours runs for us because we're elsewhere on Saturday mornings.
So at this point of the summer and this point of the farmers market, is there anything that's more popular that we'll really want to keep an eye out for when we visit these markets?
Well, I think it's important to know what produce comes at what time of the year, because it's easy to step into a May farmers market and people say, where are the tomatoes? Well, in Indiana, that doesn't happen. And unless you're under a high tunnel or inside of a greenhouse, tomatoes don't come till after the 4th of July. For us, it's going to be more near the 1st of August before we have our first large pick to bring to market. So knowing what's available at what time helps you be able to plan your menus a little bit better and helps you know what to shop for. So that's kind of important to know. And those are things you can find out on the internet really easily, or you can stop by the volunteer booth, your information booth at your local farmers market, and they'll be able to tell you what's in season as well.
Okay, great. Well, we, of course, will have all of that information on our website, WLFI.com. Thank you so much for joining us, Lisa, and we'll see you out there at the farmers market.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Coming up